Hi everyone, it's Gillian and welcome to my channel and another crochet tutorial. For today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make this tulip bag strap. Let's get started. To begin, we're going to start by placing a slip knot on our hook. And for this pattern, you're going to chain in multiples of 3 plus 2, and for this tutorial, I'm going to chain 44. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 41, 42, 43, 44. In the fourth chain from the hook, you're going to make a V-stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. To make a V-stitch, you're going to make a double crochet, chain 2, and make another double crochet into the same chain. The skip chain in the beginning is going to count as a double crochet. And you're going to start your repeat by skipping 2 stitches, 2 chains, 1, 2, and into the next chain you're going to make a V-stitch. Double crochet, chain 2, and make another double crochet into the same chain. And you're going to repeat, skip 2 chains, 1, 2, and a V-stitch into the next. Double crochet, chain 2, and make another double crochet into the same chain. And repeat, skip 2 chains and a V-stitch into the next. Chain 2 and make another double crochet into the same chain. And you're going to repeat that sequence all the way to the end, and I'll meet you there. At the end of the row, you should have 3 stitches left, 3 chains. You're going to skip 2 and make a double crochet into the last chain. Then you're going to chain 1 and you're going to fasten off. And the amount of V-stitch that you have is going to depend on how many chains you made. We're not going to be turning our work. We're going to be working into the very first V-stitch that we made, which is right here. And we're going to join into that chain 2 space with a slip stitch. And we're going to make our beginning popcorn stitch into that space. To make your beginning popcorn stitch, you're first going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and that chain 3 counts as a double crochet, and you're going to make 4 more double crochets into the same space. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you're going to remove your hook from the loop, and you're going to insert your hook into the top of the chain 3. And you're going to place that loop back onto your hook, and you're going to pull that through to complete the popcorn stitch. You're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and working into the next chain 2 space, the next V-stitch, you're going to make a popcorn stitch, and you're going to make 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remove your hook from the loop, and you're going to go into the very first double crochet stitch that you made, place that loop back onto your hook and pull that through, and chain 2 and repeat into the next chain 2 space, V-stitch, make a popcorn stitch, 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remove your hook from the loop and go into the first double crochet stitch, place it back onto the hook and pull that through, chain 2 and repeat. You're going to repeat this sequence all the way along into each of the V stitches, chain 2 spaces, and I'll meet you there. Chain 1 and fasten off. And that is the end of round 2. For round 3, you're going to be joining in the space where you skip the chains in the beginning of round 1 and the double crochet, and you're going to join with a slip stitch. You know, I'm going to chain 2, and that chain 2 is going to count as a half double crochet stitch. You're now going to add your hook. You're going to work into your hook. So you're going to hold it up against the fabric like that, and you're going to make into that same space 2 half double crochets. That's 1 and 2, and it depends what the size of your hook is, that you may need to make more, like what I did here. For this one I had a wider hook and I did 3 double crochets, 3 half double crochets instead of 2 half double crochets. So you can, that would be different depending on the size of your hook. So now I'm going to be working into the double crochet space right here, and I'm going to make 2 half double crochets. 1 and 2. I'm now going to work into the side of the popcorn stitch right here, and I'm going to make 2 half double crochets. And now that you have your hook is attached. I'm going to make a half double crochet into the chain 1, into the first chain, and I'm putting my hook at the bottom right here. I'm going to make a half double crochet. And into the chain 2 space, I'm going to make 2 half double crochets. 1 and 2, and you're going to repeat, make a half double crochet into the chain. I make it at the bottom of the chain right here, and 2 double crochets, 2 half double crochets into the chain 2, and you're going to repeat half double crochet into the chain 1, into the first chain, bottom of the first chain, and 2 half double crochets into the chain 2. And you're going to repeat that sequence to the end, and when I meet you there, we're going to add the next hook. We're going to work into the side of the popcorn stitch, and we're going to add the second hook. And we're going to make 2 half double crochets. And we're going to work into the space directly below the popcorn stitch. So into this space right here, we're going to make 2 half double crochets. 1 and 2, and we're going to work 2 half double crochets into the space here between the double crochet stitch that was at the end. 1 and 2, and that's exactly what we did in the beginning of the round. So we now have your second hook connected, or buckle. I refer to it as a buckle that's connected. And we're going to turn our work so that we're working on the opposite side, and into the space, into the chain where you made the double crochet stitch, you're going to make a half double crochet. Into the chain space, you're going to make 2 half double crochets. And you're going to repeat into the chain where you have the bottom of the V-stitch, you're going to make a half double crochet, and you're going to make 2 half double crochets into the chain, and repeat half double crochet into the bottom of the V-stitch, and 2 half double crochet into the chain space. And you're going to repeat that sequence all the way to the end, and I will meet you there. And this is the last round, so I'm going to fasten off here. I'm going to join to the first half double crochet stitch, not the chain 2, so the first half double crochet stitch. And into the back loop of the last half double crochet stitch, and then over to the chain 2. And then you go ahead and sew in your remaining ends, and that is the end of the tutorial, and you have a nice buckle. And you can make this as long as you want it to be. I just made a sample for the tutorial. As you can see here, I made a very long strap to go with the tulip bag. And that's it. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, share it, and I will see you in the next video.